believe the phrase use discernment is being overused lately. Oh, you should use discernment, or you in this, you should use... What I mean by that, well, I mean, of course it's true, but at the same time, I think people are confusing what that word means. Like, they're confusing observation, like what you can see in the natural, outward appearances, for discernment. And really, true spiritual discernment looks deeper than outward appearances. Because the word spiritually means revealed by the aid of the Holy Spirit, when you look that up. In the 1 Corinthians 2:14, I believe, where it talks about the natural mind cannot and does not understand the things of God because they are spiritually discerned. Okay? Okay? If this is a point where it's obvious, like if somebody's over there outright promoting sin, and in these days we call those people woke, like, well, duh, that's obvious. I can need to know the scripture to know that. That's false. That's more observation. You can see that with your natural eyes. The Holy Spirit does not have to reveal that to you because you already know that. Okay? True spiritual discernment looks deeper than outward appearances. Okay? So what people are calling spiritual discernment, maybe what they're actually doing is looking at outward appearances. That they're judging by outward appearances and calling that discernment. That's not discernment. Okay? You're going by what it looks like. Which anybody can do that. There's nothing special about that. True spiritual discernment is by the aid of the Holy Spirit. It is connected to spiritual maturity, which again, 1 Corinthians 2:14. And really, the full context, back up to about verse 6, read all the way to the end of the chapter for the full context. Spiritual maturity right there. And the other place, somewhere in Hebrews, I forget the exact chapter. I want to say chapter 5, like towards the end of it. In the beginning of the chapter is also talking about spiritual maturity. And then the chapter ends with talking about spiritual senses. I would post the reference in the description of this video. But yeah, true spiritual discernment looks deeper than outward appearances. Okay, Jesus told us not to go by outward appearances. Okay? Okay? We are to use righteous judgment, which looks deeper than outward appearances, which means we gather all the facts, we rely on Holy Spirit revelation. Okay? Just simple stuff like that. See, what I am very concerned about is people are calling, like, natural observation, judging by outward appearances, they are calling that discernment. That is not discernment. Okay? That's just not.